not get paid enough to live in the city of Bloomington, even though, guess what? To work here, you gotta live in the city of Bloomington.
You do.
That don't make no sense. That math ain't mathing, and yet the admin says that, you know, we don't understand the context. Oh, we can't pay you more. You don't understand. Bro, these guys are making $200, $300, $400, $800,000 and more. Yeah. Making $800,000 telling us, oh, well, you know, you guys making $22,000. You should probably shut up and be grateful. Are you kidding me? The only reason that they have a salary is because we're able to make this university function. Yeah. The only reason that they are able to go to their friends and say, oh yeah, I got this big university position is because our research, our teaching, all the work that we put into it, and what do we get for that? We get told to shut up. We don't even get a meeting with the admin when we say, hey, we have demands. We have concerns from our members. I mean, come on.
Our department, so let's give it up. Giving big old union woo. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. I love to see a big crowd like this. So what do we want? A union. What do we need? A union. We do, because even though our organizing has made gains over the past couple of years, we're still finding ourselves below a living wage, right? Boo, thank you. And even though we're being paid below a living wage, the university has still decided that it's too expensive to pay us this amount below a living wage. They've decided they can't cover it. We just heard about from Cole, thanks so much. But they've decided also to offload some of this burden of the $22,000 onto our departments. There's lots of numbers out there about this, but I also personally know several professors who have told me that they've had to dissolve SAA positions, they've had to dissolve fellowship positions, and they've had to pull out of research and travel funding just so they can cover the university, what the university said they couldn't, which isn't even a living wage. And the reason this is able to happen to our departments and to our faculty is because of the balance of power here at IU. It's not really a balance, it's an imbalance of power, where the power is concentrated at the top with university officials delegating out to our departments what they must do. They're telling our departments that instead of being able to pursue their subjects, they have to instead pursue a second PhD in finance to cover their ass. And so, we want here to organize not only to represent graduate workers. A union would, of course, represent ourselves, but it would also disrupt this imbalance of power that we find at the university. It would make it possible for somebody to sit at the negotiating table with top-level university officials and tell them that we're not going to accept these things delegated to our university and to the faculty that we love. Right? So yes, we want to represent ourselves, but we want to represent anybody who sits under what the university thinks is their heel and that they think will stay there. So, today, what is something you can do to help out? You can sign a union card, that's number one, but number two is even more important. You need to go get your friends to sign union cards too. Unlike the university, we don't have this same imbalance of power. We rely on the solidarity of all of our members to make things happen. So I need you to go out and get your friends to sign their union cards too, okay? It takes all of us. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I love you all.
Now that everybody can hear me, y'all know what I was saying. It's nothing new. We've been here before. Most of you people out here, I've seen your faces before. I seen you last semester when we submitted the cost of living petition. I seen you guys on the picket lines 2 years ago. And yeah, and every single time we organize, guess what? We win. Why? Because who's got the power? We got the power. And what kind of power? Union power. Who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? Union power. And we use that power to organize, educate, and agitate for the things that we need, the things that will make our members safe and secure, the things that will make us go to sleep at night without worrying about a pile of debt and all these credit card bills piling up. We got people out here because they don't want to be selling plasma and all that stuff just so they can make it by, just so they can feed their cat, so they can feed themselves. And God forbid you have a child. Oh my God. I mean, the idea of raising a child on these salaries, I mean, it's ridiculous. But you already know that, don't you? You already know that, don't you? So we're here to form a union. We're here for a living wage. Now, I don't need to tell you about the importance of union recognition. We've heard Ben Robinson. We've heard him talk about how important it is to make sure that this university stays a university and doesn't turn into a hedge fund, doesn't turn into a real estate company, doesn't turn into a bank, a landlord, anything other than a university. We're not here to make people rich. We're not here to make people have, give prestigious titles that mean nothing. That mean nothing. You gotta keep it, legal ordinances and shit. Ooh, I'm bad at my job, Lord help me. But we're not here for that. We want IU to remain a university. We're not here to enrich pockets. We're here to enrich minds, hearts. We're here to turn out human beings. And that's why unionizing here is so important. This isn't just, although it is, this isn't just about our wages. This isn't just about how they treat us as workers. This is about whether or not the university is going to be controlled by people who want to destroy it or people who want to see it grow, people who make it run, people who make it work. And that's all of you. And all of you, everyone here today should be giving themselves a round of applause. Do it right now. Because you are out here on the front lines of the most important fight in the world, the fight to give workers an adequate say in their workplace.